Okay, it says a rectangle has a length of 5 centimeter and a height of 3a minus 1 centimeter. So let's say this is 3a minus 1, 3a minus 1 and 5 and 5. Okay. Now it is asking us to find the perimeter. Perimeter meaning sum of all sides. So I have 3a minus 1 plus 3a minus 1 plus 5 plus 5. Perimeter meaning sum of all sides, right? So the like terms are going to be together. 3a plus 3a, that will give me 6a. And then you have minus 1 plus 5 and plus 5. So minus 1 will give you minus 2. Okay, and minus 2 plus 5, that will give you a plus 3, and plus 3 plus 5 will give you a positive 8. So you have 6a plus 8, and that's your answer. Next one, it's asking us to find the area. Area is nothing but length into breadth. So the length is 5 centimeter and the breadth is 3a minus 1, right? So you have one number to be multiplied by the whole bracket. So what is the formula here? Sorry, how do you do it? It is going to be 5 into 3a minus 5 into 1. So 5 multiplied by 3a minus 5 into 1. 5 into 3a, that gives you a 15a, minus 5 into 1, that is 5. So your answer would be 15a minus 5. Let's move on to the next sum now. You have, if P is equal to 1.2, Q is equal to 0.9 and R is equal to 0.7, find the value of 4 bracket. In place of P, I will write 1.2 plus 2 multiplied by Q, which is 0.9. 4 bracket 1.2 plus 9 2s are 18, and you have 1 decimal place. That will give you 1.8. 4 bracket, it is 1.2 plus 1.8, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. That is 3.0. And 4 3s are gives you 12. So your answer is 12. Then here you have 1 upon 4 into P. The P is 1.2 minus R, which is 0.7, the whole square. I do not like writing the decimals like this, so I always end up converting that into a fraction. So 1.2 can be written as 12 upon 10 minus 0.7 will be written as 7 upon 10, the whole square. Now the next step would be, it is easier for me to reduce this. I will not disturb the 10 because I see that the other fraction, that is 7 upon 10, has the 10. So I would not like to do anything to the 10 because that would make it easier for subtraction. I will do 4 ones are 4 threes are 12. So that gives me 3 upon 10 minus 7 upon 10, the whole square. Now 3 minus 7 is minus 4 upon 10, the whole square. Now minus 4 square, that gives you a 16, upon 10 square, that gives you 100. That will be 16 upon 100, that is 0.16. Let's move on to the next one. It is 100 multiplied by P. What is P for us? 1.2 multiplied by Q, which is 0.9 minus 12. Now, in this case, see, there are two ways of doing it. I can write this as 120 and then I do multiplied by 0.9, or to make the calculation easy, I'll say this is 12 upon 10 multiplied by 9 upon 10 minus 12. See, the BODMAS says first I have to do this followed by minus 12. Now, you know 10 and 1 0 will go away, and 10 and another 0 will go away, like this. So you have 12 into 9. 12 into 9 gives you 108 minus 12. And if you do 108 minus 12, you will get a 96 here. Let's move on to the next sum. You have under root 3 1.2 and Q is 0.9. So 1.2 into 0.9 plus R, which is 0.7. Okay. So there are two ways again. You would want to simplify it, or you can, first multiply it and then you simplify. The choice is yours. So for me, I will write it like this: 12 upon 10 into 9 upon 10 plus 7 upon 10. Understand, all of this is a part of the numerator and 10 is a part of the denominator. So 12 into 3 into 9. Okay, 12 into 9 gives you 108, and 108 into 3 the 24, 3, 2 and 3 ones are 3. That gives me 324 upon 100 plus 7 upon 10. Now, square root of 324 is 18, and square root of 100 is 10 plus 7 upon 10. Now, 18 plus 7, here, 25 upon 10, which is 2.5. So your final answer is 2.5. Now it says expand and simplify. There are two ways of doing this. If you know the formula of a plus b the whole square, which is a square plus 2ab plus b square, and then you have a minus b the whole square, which is a square minus 2ab plus b square. You can either use this and just substitute everything, or else you have to do the longer method. Okay. First I will do this, and then I will do this, and then I will add them together. Okay. So when I say x plus 3 the whole square, which is nothing but x plus 3, right? Now, in this case, I always end up writing the second bracket twice, which is x plus 3 and x plus 3. In the beginning, so I've written the second bracket twice here, followed by this one, which I'll write here, and plus 3, which I would write here. Okay. Now, x into x gives you x square, plus x into 3 will give you 3x, plus 3 into x will give you plus 3x, plus 3 into plus 3 will give you a plus 9. So you get x square plus 6x plus 9. Now let's solve the other part, that is x minus 4 the whole square. Again, when I say it is the whole square, it is nothing but x minus 4 and x minus 4. Again, I will write the second bracket twice, which is x minus 4 and x minus 4. You have x here, and you will write a minus 4 here. Now, x into x will give you x square. X into minus 4 will give you minus 4x. Minus 4 into x will give you minus 4x. Minus 4 into minus 4 will give you a positive 16, which is x square minus 4 in minus 4 that minus 4x will give you minus 8x plus 16. Okay, now it's the time to bring the terms together. So this, the answer to that is x square plus 6x plus 9. Then you have a plus sign in between, and then you have x square minus 8x plus 16. I'll get the like terms together. X square plus 6x minus 8x plus 9 plus 16. X square plus x square gives you 2x square. X plus 6x minus 8x will give you a minus 2x. Plus 9 plus 16 gives you a positive 25. So that's your answer. Here. Next one. It says a trapezium ABCD has the following dimensions. AB has the length x. Now, CD is 10 more than. Whenever you have 10 more than, CD is 10 more than. So whenever you have 10 more than, you have to leave some space and write plus 10 than AB. Whatever comes after the word than, you have to put it in the blank. So it's going to be x plus 10. Now, it says the distance between AB and CD is, so this is the distance that they're talking about. The distance between AB and CD is 5 more than. So you leave some space and write plus 5 than AB. So whatever comes after the word than, again, put it in the blank. So x plus 5 and x plus 5. Find an expression for the area of trapezium ABCD. So area of a trapezium is half into sum of parallel sides, which is x plus 10. This is the parallel side, right? X and x plus 10, half into sum of parallel sides into your height. Height is what? X plus 5. This will be half into x plus x will give you 2x plus 10 into x plus 5. Now you have half which is common to 2x also and common to 10 also. So what will you do? You will do half like this, half into 2x plus half into 10 into x plus 5. So this will be 2 ones are and this 2 will go away. So you just have x plus 2 ones are 2 fives are. So you have x plus 5 here, and here what you have? X plus 5. Okay. Now in this case, again you will write the second bracket twice. You will write x here and you will write the plus 5 here. So x into x will give you x square plus x into 5 will give you 5x. 5 into x will give you 5x and 5 into 5 will give you 25. Your answer would be x square plus 10x plus 25. Let's move on to the next sum. And since it is area, you will write centimeter square. And if centimeter is not, yeah, it is centimeter, right? Now let's move on to the next one. You have ABC. Which two expressions are equivalent? Okay. Now it says that an expression for the area of this rectangle. So area of a rectangle is length into breadth. Let's say 4 into x plus 6. 4 into x, 4x plus 4 into 6 will give you 24. So this is your answer. Write an expression for the perimeter of this rectangle. Perimeter meaning sum of all sides. So if this is x, this will be x, this will be x plus 3, like this. So sum of all sides would be x plus 3 plus x plus 3 plus x plus x. X, 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 x. That gives you 4x plus 6. Now, it says think of a number. Let's say you get 4x and then you add 6. So your answer will be 4x plus 6. So which one of the two is equivalent? Your answer is B and C. Okay. Now, it says find the nth term rule for the given sequence. The sequence has been given. We have to find the nth term rule. Okay. Now, let us see the difference here. You have minus 4 and then you have minus 1. So minus 4, minus 1, if you think of it like this, you will have to go minus 3, then minus 2, then minus 1. So you have to add 3 to get a minus 1. From here, minus 1 to 4, you have 0, 1, from minus 1 to 0, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to be a positive 5. Then 4 to 11, you have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. That will be plus 7. And then you will have 11 to 20, that is plus 9. Now this becomes a non-linear, right? So it's not a linear sequence. So let us think about quadratic now. Is there a possibility of quadratic? What's the difference here? A positive 2. Again, there is a positive 2. And again, there is a positive 2. So this is nothing but a quadratic sequence. Remember, whenever it is a quadratic sequence, you will have n square. Remember this. Okay. Now, let us first talk about the position. When I talk about n, let us say this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why did I write it 5 times? Because you have 5 terms. Let me talk about the terms here. What's your first term? It is minus 4. Second term is minus 1. Third term is 4. Fourth term is 11. And this is 20. Like this. But since it's quadratic, you know it there is going to there's a it is going to be n square. So that will be 1 square, which is 1, 2 square, which is 4, 3 square, which gives you 9, 4 square, that gives you 16, and 5 square, that gives you a 25. So you know there is uh, possibility, there is obviously going to be n square, and the terms are this one. But now think of it like this. So 1, and you have to reach -4. So it's going to be 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, right? So it is -5. Then you have 4 again. 3, 2, 1, 0, -1. Again 9. You have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Again a -5. 16. You have 15, 14, 13, 12, and 11. That is -5. Again 25, -5. So what do you understand? Your term, your nth term will be n square minus 5. So when I do n square minus 5, that's how I obtain these terms. It says spot the mistakes in the questions below and circle them and rewrite the correct answer. Now, you have to just expand this. So 3 into 2y, that gives you a 6y, and they've written 1. So it should have been 3 into 1 as well, right? So it will be 6y minus 3. Let's move on to this one. Again, x into x will give you x square, right? That's the difference. That's the problem, I guess. Okay, x into x should give you x square plus 3x. So you will not even get this. And that's the correct answer. Now, expand and simplify again. You have 6 into w, that is 6w. 6 into 3, that gives you 18. Minus 2 into w, minus 2w. And minus 2 into minus 5, that will give you plus 10. So on simplification, 6w minus 2w, that gives you a 4w, plus 18 plus 10, that gives you a plus 28. That is 4w plus 28 is the right answer. It says draw a ring around the calculation that simplify to 2x plus 3. Now, in this case, what will happen? 2 into 2 will give you a 4, and 3 into x will give you a 3x. In this case, so this is a common denominator, right? So I will write it as 150x upon 75 plus 225 upon 75. You know 75 ones are 75 twos are, and 75 into 3, that gives you 225. So it simplifies to 2x plus 3. Next one, again it's a common denominator, so it's going to be 2x square upon x plus 3x upon x. There are two x here, right? So I'll just cancel one and like this. So you get the answer as 2x plus 3. So this is the one. Now, in this case, you have 2x plus 3 the whole upon 5, and you can't do anything to this. In this case, you have 6x plus upon 3 plus 9 upon 3. This can be written as 3 ones are 3, 2s are 6, 3 ones are 3, 3 3s are 9. That is 2x plus 3. So you're going to consider this one as well. Now, this would be 4x square upon 3 plus 12 upon 3. 3 ones are 3, 4s are, but nothing can be done here. So your answer is going to be, you have to circle them, right? So we just circle this out. This, and this one. Now, it says expand and simplify. Again, these two are to be multiplied. Sorry. These two are to be multiplied. Then there is a minus sign in between. Okay. And again, these two are to be multiplied. So I will first do the first highlighted one. Then I will do the second one, and then I will subtract them to make the work easy. 3y minus 5, and the other bracket is y plus 4. I told you whenever you have a sum like this, you have to write the second bracket 2 times. Then you will have 3y here and minus 5 here. Now 3y into y, that gives you a 3y square. 3y into 4, that will give you a positive 12y. Minus 5 into y will give you minus 5y. And minus 5 into 4, that gives you a minus 20. Next you have 3y square plus 12y minus 5y, that is plus 7y minus 20. Okay, you can't do anything further. Now let's proceed to the next part. You have y minus 3 and y minus 5. Again, you will write the second bracket twice. Here you have a y and here you have a minus 3. Now y into y, y square, y into minus 5, minus 5y, minus 3 into y, minus 3y, minus 3 into minus 5, minus 15. Then you have y square minus 8, minus 8y plus 15. Now we found the answer to this part and this part. Now what do we have to do? We have to subtract them. So I will do 3y square plus 7y minus 20 minus. Now you will write the second part in a bracket. Why? Because there is a minus sign. Remember that, very, very important. There is a minus sign here. So all the signs of this bracket will change. So you will have 3y square plus 7y minus 20. Again, you will have, see, this is positive y square, that will become a negative y square now. This is a negative 8y. I will have to write positive 8y. Plus 15 will now become minus 15. And who's causing all of this? The minus sign which is here. Now let me write all the like terms together. 3y square minus y square plus 7y plus 8y minus 20 minus 15. So 3y square minus 2y square, y square will give you a 2y square plus 7y plus this thing will give you a plus a 15y, and minus 20 minus 15 will give you a minus 35. Now it says find two linear equations that multiply together to give x square plus 12x plus 35. I will give you a hint here. The hint says you think of 35, okay? How will you get 35? You can either have 1 into 35, okay? Next one will be 3, into 5 into 7, that gives you 35. And again, 35 can be obtained by 7 into 5, right? So you split these two in such a way that if you add those two terms, you should get a 12. Okay. Now, if I add 36 and 1, will I ever get a 12? The answer is no. So I cannot consider this. Let's think about 35 here. 5 and 7. Can I ever add 5 and 7 and get a 12? The answer is yes. So I'll just write it here as x square plus 12x plus 35. So I'm splitting 35 in such a way that I get 12. You can use this also, one and the same thing. So I'll write x square as it is. 12x will now be written as 5x plus 7x plus 35. Now what will you do? You will group this and you will group this. From this, x square plus 5x, this is like 2x, right? X into x plus 5x plus 7 into x plus 35. See, I'm just splitting this like this for easy understanding. Now, is there anything common in here between these two terms? Yes, that 1x, right? So I'll take that 1x out, and in the bracket I will write x plus 5. Then in this case, is there anything common? See, 35 can be written as 5 into 7. So Can I say that here you have 7 and 7 that is common? So I will get a positive 7 outside. And what remains in the bracket? You have x plus 5. So your two terms are going to be, one is x plus 5 and the other one would be x plus 7. Your answer would be x plus 5 and x plus 7. It says rearrange the formula to make u the subject. Whenever you have to make u the subject, you have to keep u alone. Rest everything goes to the other side. Easiest one would be to see the one which is not too attached with it. So first thing you will do plus half at square. So s minus half 8t square, which is equal to ut. You have to make u the subject of the formula. So I will keep u alone, and the t which is there in the form of multiplication goes to the other side, becomes division, right? So this is going to be the whole upon t. Like this. Now this will be s upon t minus half a t square upon t. Okay, so this 2 is nothing but if with the t here. Now 1t and this t will go away. So you have u is equal to s upon t minus 1 a t upon 2. Even if you don't write this t, oh sorry, 1, it's fine. Your answer is u is equal to, so the first one is 1 upon v, 1 upon u plus 1 upon v is equal to 1 upon f. What we would do is we will keep 1 upon u as it is here, which is equal to, now 1 upon v goes to the other side, which will be minus 1 upon v. Now in this case we have to cross multiply, right? So 1 into v will give me a v minus 1 into f, which is going to be f upon f into v is fv, that is 1 upon u is equal to v minus f, the whole upon fv. Those who do not understand this, I've made this something easier for you all. This is 1 upon u is equal to 1 upon f minus 1 upon v. Now think of this, the LCM should be v and f, right? So I will do into v, sorry, here, and into f. So you have v into 1, that is v, minus 1 into f, that is f, and then v into f will give you a vf, and again a vf. So you have v minus f, the whole upon vf. Okay. Now after getting that, you get 1 is equal to v minus f, the whole upon fv. Now this u which is there will go to the other side as multiplied by u. Now if you remember this, v minus f is sitting in the form of multiplication, so it goes to the other side and becomes division, right? And this which is sitting in the form of division, it goes to the other side and becomes, like, it will come on the top. This is how it is going to be. Okay. Now it says here is a function machine. Input is x, add 3.2, multiply by 9, and you get the output. So write the function as an equation. So as an equation, what will we do? Your output is equal to, your y is equal to the x, you add 3.2. So it's going to be x plus 3.2, and then you're going to multiply the whole thing by 9. So you can either write it like this, or you can write it like this, or you can write it like this. It all means the same. Next, it says work out the reverse equation for the function machine. Reverse equation meaning instead of y, now you're going to put your x. So your x is there. is equal to, you have multiplied by 9, so it's going to be y divided by 9, and then you have add 3.2, then you'll write minus 3.2. Next it says work out the output when the input is 4.5. So you know your y is equal to x plus 3.2 the whole multiplied by 9. Y is equal to, they are saying when input is 4.5, so 4.5 plus 3.2 multiplied by 9. So y is equal to 7.7 multiplied by 9, and if you do 7.7 multiplied by 9, you get a 69.3. Next one, work out the input when the output is 180. So y is equal to, again, x plus 3.2 multiplied by 9. Output is 180, so 180 is equal to 9 into x is 9x. 9 into 3.2 is 28.8. So 180 minus 28.8 will give you a 9x. So you get 151.2 is equal to 9x. And you have 151.2 upon 9 is equal to x. And if you do this, 9 ones are 9. Then you get a 6 and 1. 9 6 are 54. That gives you a 7. Then the 2 comes down. 9 8s are 72 and 0 0. So answer is going to be 16.8. Next, it says is 1000 a term in the sequence 50, 65, 80, 95 and so on and so forth. You know Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. In place of Tn, you're going to write 1000 is equal to 50 plus n minus 1 into d, which is 15. Now, 1000 is equal to 50 plus, again, 15 into n, that gives you 15n, and you have minus 15. So you have 1000 is equal to 35. 50 minus 35, that is 35 plus 15n. So you get 1000 minus 35 is equal to 15n. 965 is equal to 15n. And 965 upon 15 is equal to n. So if you divide this, 15 6 you get a 90. Then you get a 6 and the 5. Then 15 fours are 60. You get a 5. Then there's a decimal point. Now you remember n can either be 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth, but it cannot be in decimals. So since it's going to be in decimal, like 6 point something, so your answer is a no. Okay, thank you.